Nine is the sign, was this is already ours. Nine is it, nine ascension. I want to do a quick video talking about these black devils. To be specific, um, you know, you got these guys or these people out here who are known factors, within social media or the media in general. And you gotta question these large amounts of numbers that they're accumulating in the media. Now, usually when you're out speaking the real, you don't get a massive amount of numbers, and it don't have nothing to do with you having not having something important to talk about, or you consider an outcast or whatever. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's just the fact of the matter is that you're one of the real beings on the planet that actually speak of some real substance, and they don't want it to be broadcasted, you know, around about on the planet within this plane. They don't want the messages to be distributed on all four corners. So yeah, I decided to make this video because I got in touch with a known figure, and this known figure was questionable due to certain things that I was hearing in this woman's video. So I questioned it, and it wasn't no type of disrespect, no bad intentions of any sort. And when I've asked this woman, or what she's supposed to be, a goddess or whatever, or she used to claim to be a Moor or and things of that nature, but she said that she was a fan of Angela Bassett, and my question was like, how are you a fan of a He-Man? Like, that's a whole person that's an agent for you know the disagreeable beings. You know what I mean? And those who go against the ascension. So how are you a fan, and you talking about low frequency and all these other things, and you know to a degree she helped with collecting data in the sense of bloodlines, tracing bloodlines and things of that nature. And this woman is all about the land, the land, the land. You know what I mean? It's really not about the land. You gotta know that this land been tampered with on all angles. It all been led to destruction, and it's to the point whereas the real beings supposed to be ascending off this planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real souls. We supposed to be ascending off this planet. We are not supposed to be here. You gotta know that in the beginning, when things were manifested amongst the royal beings, they were set to be, kicked out of an realm, which was the planet. The realm, the earth was pure. It was at a pure state, and it had been tampered. You know what I mean? And it was because their guard or their aura had been penetrated due to their weak decisions, weak choices. So with that being said, we had to deal with um, the whole structure of dealing with will, having the willpower, making choices, you know what I mean? So with that being said, we have to deal with this death cycle and things of that nature. So the fact that we have to deal with these type of things shows that we supposed to defeat death. We supposed to deal with life ascending. We supposed to be dealing with life. So the point of this whole thing is that we are being tested or going through a phase that we supposed to grow from. We supposed to grow from these phases, and these are the repercussions that we had to go through due to the choices that was being made previous. And back at a state where things was pure, we didn't have to worry about or consider ourselves being low frequency beings. So now we dealing with all types of demonic frequencies, and antennas, fake and artificial antennas that's being shot out here to send out distorted frequencies. So we all around have to be guarded because of the decisions that was being made previous. So with that being said, we're in a realm which is this earth plane that has been diluted, in other words. So it's not the same as it was when it first, began with reproduction and things of that nature. And I'm talking about, the pure beings, making copies of themselves. Um, so, we have to grow from this land mass, that we called, we this was the kingdom at first, this earth was the kingdom and we had complete dominion. It is just that it has been tampered with in such a way that, those so-called black folk that's in the knowing, they still running this planet. I don't care what nobody say. These are black people, so-called black people that's running this planet right now. That's going against us right now, and they utilizing the humans, the pure humans. That's all the way, 100% human like. Well, not I wouldn't say 100%. I would say maybe 80 to 85% because they got our DNA somewhere swimming in there. That's how they able to walk upright and things of that nature, and function with some form of intellect. Um, so they're being utilized as a source, to create this black on white, black versus white type of deal. You know what I mean? Keeping you in the positive and negative hemispheres of the brain. Keeping you boxed in. It's all psychological mind games that's being played out here on this damn this square. Um, so back to this respectable woman. She was talking about low frequency, high frequency, and things of that nature. And like I said, she's a very known figure. She's on YouTube. You probably can get a clue of who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Um, she's out there on YouTube, like I said. And when I questioned the whole Angela Bassett thing, I call Angela Bassett a he man. She got all upset with me, trying to tell my, well, act like you never heard of me and all. You just upset because I exposed you. Matter of fact, I ain't even exposed you. You exposed yourself. You know what I mean? And I asked, was those claims true in reference to you representing this woman? I'm watching a video that she made in reference talking about, actors and stuff like that, making movies in reference to black, heritage and things like that. Talking about, yeah, I'm a big fan of Angela Bassett and this and that. Like, she's an agent. So because I questioned that, she got angry. And I questioned that with all respect. You know what I mean? I didn't cuss at this woman. I didn't say anything disrespectful or sideways to this woman in no form or fashion. You know what I mean? Respectfully, I stated the obvious, and it pissed her off. And it's like one way to cop out is to completely shut down. She completely shut down the conversation as if I was in the error, like I was in the wrong. And it's like I can't question your well being. You want to question me and all these other things, question my background, but when it comes to you, you get all uncomfortable. That's because you have a hidden agenda, and then not only that, you making money off of us in reference to, national contracts, passports, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So you're trying to make money off the people because of what you claim as far as the land. You know what I mean? What you claim as far as heritage, bloodlines, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? These cultures is cool. Like, we created these cultures. You know what I mean? But these cultures do not fully represent us because we from a ether state. You know what I mean? We from a ether estate. which is really the real estate. You know what I mean? Not these houses, these properties out here. That's the illusion. It's nothing but brick and mortar out here in these places. You know what I mean? And stones. The real estate has everything to do with the ether realms. So, I just wanted to be clear on, these black devils. A lot of Be aware of all these black devils out here. Question all these cats, man. Don't hold nothing back because of a title, because of how you feel about a person. Question everything about these cats, man. Because it's a lot of frauds out here, man. A lot of frauds. And that's all they see. That's all they want. You know what I mean? It's a lot of our people with the same skin and hair and everything, man, that's here to deceive us, and they are seeds of the you know the fallen ones, so to speak. They the seeds of the fallen ones, and they out here walking about. Man, I'm telling you, it's no joke. But be aware of these black devils that always want to um put you in this box, but when it comes to them, you know, they not willing to give up any background information, nothing about them, but they want to question your judgment and how you observe things. They want to put you in the box, but when it comes to them, they act like they the rootinest, tootinest, baddest thing walking the planet, like they God's best and God's favorite. You know what I mean? No, they be fraud. You know what I mean? They question your well being, but how they moving? Like I judge and observe people by their deeds and what they do. You know what I mean? Your deeds basically show how and identify how you move about. If you really about God and all of this type of stuff, if you really about the L's, you supposed to move in synchronicity as such. Nothing should be able to penetrate your aura. You know what I mean? It's one thing when you letting these demons penetrate your aura and then you claiming to be this God being, and it's another thing whereas you claiming that you one of the L's and you're actually doing the work. But when you saying that you this godly person and you doing things the total opposite of that, yeah, I tend to question that. You know what I mean? You're not a real person to me. I'm not convinced. And what a lot of people do is they try to convince themselves and they sit up there and lie to themselves. It's like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to make this video brief. Don't want to be long. My phone about to check out. You know what I mean? About to throw it up on the charger. But be aware of these damn black devils, man, that want to smoke around you, that want to drink around you, that just want to have distortive ass arguments, distortive ass debates, want to have meaningless conversations. Stay away from these people, man. They mean you no good. It could be family, friends, whoever. You know what I mean? Stay away from these cats. But I'm out. Nine is it, non ascension. I'm out. Peace.